Okay, what we're using here today is AnyMeeting. This is our online class. If you look to the left, there's that chat window over on the left-hand side. I do believe I have it set so that you can all see what your chat window is. That's a great place to put some questions if you do have questions during the class. Joe and I were chatting a little bit earlier. We can try a live audio, but everybody has to have a microphone and a headset that's participating. Otherwise, we get echoes and feedbacks, and it just doesn't work. It's not very conducive. So we'll try that later on as we get down that road. And to get back why I wanted to make this a mentored and an online class is as I was in the HVAC industry and a service manager and business owner, I found I was teaching the same things over and over again to technicians that were supposedly experienced. They didn't understand refrigeration principles. They didn't understand latent and sensible heat. They didn't know how to use their meters or read schematics. I got frustrated with that, and I thought there's got to be a better way to teach. So that's why I'm here. I've taken all of the course materials that I've developed over all the years of training technicians, and I've compiled them together and put them online, and I'm going to teach you to be the absolute best technicians possible. And we'll do that by building a community and sharing even when you get done with this class. Okay, so AnyMeeting. There's a couple things you need to know. On the left is the chat window, and we've all pretty much seen how that works. If you look up on the top on the black bar, you're going to see a My Mood, and I'm going to go to a screen share here really quick so you can see. Move around. So if you click the I'm fine, that kind of gives me a little idea of where you're at, and how we're doing. The other thing with the screen share, if you don't see this screen here that we're on right now, and I'm over on the internet like this, I can't see that chat window. So be patient. If you raise your hand and type a question, I have to get back to this window before I can see anything that you're trying to communicate to me. All right, so everybody got that? Give me a thumbs up, please. I'm going to stop the screen sharing. Okay, good. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, David. Joe, are you there? Gotcha. Okay, still waiting on Wendell and Mike, so we'll see. Hopefully they'll get here on time. All right. Okay, so we're back. So that's AnyMeeting. Just remember, if I'm on that screen share and you don't see this screen in front of you right here, I can't see anything that you're typing or any of your thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, our learning management system is called Namaste. I have a developer that I have contacted, and he has provided me with this course, the courseware. There are some things still in development, and there are updates every few weeks, so there may be some new features added, but we're going to go through how we can navigate the coursework. All right, so we're going to go back here and share the screen. I'm waiting for the screen share to pop. Okay. All right, so you're all familiar with our home page. And what I've done is I've created a dummy account for me. It's pretty fitting name for it, but I'm going to log in as a student, not as the administrator. Okay, once you've logged in, you're going to see this black bar up at the top here. That is how you get into your student account. So we'll hit that first. And you click on the HVAC Training solution. This takes you into your dashboard. And this is your profile. You can change this if you'd like. Put more information in there if you'd like. You don't have to, but you can. And the way that you navigate to your courses, you should go over here to My Courses and click. And you can see the free EPA study and practice course. You can self-enroll in that if you want, and you get bored and want to try something different. This is a really tough one, but you can enroll yourself. And this is your HVAC certification course right here. And it takes you to the HVAC certification homepage, and there's two ways. Let's go back. There's two ways to access this. You can view your lessons and stay on the back end here. Shows you all of your modules, 1 through 18. Your assignments are over here. These are your written assignments, tests and exams, and it gives you your status, whether it's completed or incomplete. Now, if you click over here on Module 1, Temperature and Theory of Heat, it is going to take you to Module 1, Temperature Theory of Heat. It's going to tell you what you have left to do, written assignment 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that I have to approve those written assignments before you can successfully complete this lesson. Now we have some information up here just about how important this module is, learning objectives and reading assignments. Now the key concepts and anything below the reading assignments is all supplementary information with your videos and so forth. And this isn't it. This is to complement your reading, and hopefully, if the book doesn't make it clear, this explains it. If I don't make it clear, the book will explain it. And if neither of us make it clear, then I will help you with it in this in our webinars or on the forums. All right, so you can go back up here to your dashboard. And again, you go to My Courses. Now, as you can see here, you have the back-end dashboard. If you go back to My Courses, there's another way to get into this. If you click on the course title and description, and only you can see this, no one else that's not a student and not you can see this, it gives you just a quick rundown of where you're at. Completed this, completed that, and you can access the lessons right from this screen as well. Whichever you're most comfortable with, that you can use it either way. Takes you both places. Okay, exams. Here's where you have your exams that you're eligible to take. You can't get to Module 4 exam until you pass the Module 3 exam, and so on, without an 80% passing rate. And the exams are set up so that you can, when you take them, there's a 24-hour wait period if you don't hit the mastery level, which is 80%. It's a pretty high bar. I want to make sure that you get this, and you will get it, but we're just going to have to work together to do it. This is where I'm going to ask for some help from you all. The testing model and the step-by-step process where we go through the lessons and the tests. There are some settings in here which should be correct, but without having students go through, I can only take my own course so many times before I get bored and can't do it anymore. So that's why I discounted this course, because we're going to do this together, and I need your feedback on this, and I also need your patience. If for some reason you can't get into a test or into a lesson, just shoot me a quick email or put it on the forum, and I'll get that taken care of for you right away. All right, I'm going to jump back here, and then I'm looking for a thumbs up, or any thumbs down here that don't. Hey, Wendell, I see you made it. Any thumbs down here? Everybody got it? Everybody good to go? This is where I want some feedback. Oh, here we go. Robert asked here, how long before it posts as completed after taking a test? You should get an email immediately upon taking the test, but I think, Robert, you took your test, but I have to manually approve. Let's go back here. I have to manually approve your written assignments. I do believe I did that yesterday, so you should be complete with Module 1 and Module 2. I'll take a note and check on that for you. Did that answer your question? Probably not, but that's the only answer that I have right now. Okay. Yeah, I approved your written assignments just, I believe it was yesterday. It may have been this morning. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to screen share again. Okay, so the other thing I would like some patience with here is on your written assignments that you have to do over here. Let's take a look at the assignments. And actually they're called lessons and homework, and they're assignments under your, right here. This is where you have your written assignments. When you're ready to submit your solution, you hit Submit Solution and you type it in here, then I will approve it, or the only option is approve and reject. Don't take that as I'm slamming you. But I may ask for some more information. So this is my written assignment. And then we submit. At that time, it flags me that it's ready to be, your assignment's ready to be reviewed. What I don't have, and it should be coming in the middle of this month, is automatic email notification to me to give me instant notification that you have a solution submitted to that written assignment for me to grade. So there may be a little bit of lag time. Here's where I need some help is if you've submitted a solution and it hasn't been, it was yesterday and it's evening and it's now tomorrow afternoon and you haven't seen that solution approved, please drop me a quick email and I will get that taken care of. And supposedly on the 15th we're supposed to have the notification module up and running in the test mode. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted on that. And the other thing is if you see over here on the notes on the right where it says none yet, those are notes from me to you. So if you have a solution that is terrific or needs a little more fleshing out, I'm going to send you your notification right here. This is private between you and I. And as long as I have not approved your solution, it is still open for you to continue to submit your written assignments. And everything here, I would like you to put in your own words on the written assignments. Don't take it verbatim out of the book. I want you to type, I want you to read it from the book and then and put it down how you understand it. When you're an HVAC technician, everything is open book, and this is how we're going to learn. Closed book in HVAC repairing air conditionings doesn't work. You have manuals at your fingertips to use, so you're going to learn to use them in this course. All right, the exams are timed because it is open book. What I don't want to do is have someone just go through this and look for the answers and take 3 days to take a test and pass it to get the certificate. If you find that the timing is too short, this is a new feature as well, so let me know. I have it set up so that if there are 30 questions, you have an hour to answer the question. And questions, if there's 15 questions, you have 30 minutes, so it's 2 minutes per question. All right? So that is where we stand. I'd like to see if there are any questions down here. before we go back to take a look at our group. Are we all good to go? Okay. Let's go back and take a look at our user groups. This is all new right here. This is not just a revamp and different new software. This is a whole new concept. So back on the home page, if you go to the HVAC Certification Home tab and you go to Student Groups and click on it, you're going to see that we have our group down here, the HVAC Certification Group, and some free student groups over here. They get some special things, but nothing. They don't get a course. They just get their own group. That's why they have the skinny superhero and we have the big one. Okay, so if you click on this, this is only available to who I'm speaking with now, and I believe Mike, if he's not here yet, as well. And this is a very basic Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Plus type community. And when you get to your home page, you can see some activity here where Mike joined the group. I posted an update right here. Everyone, our server was down yesterday. We're back up and running. This is just a general running notes. So when you log in, you can keep it clean, type it whatever you want here. If you have a funny video, you can add a funny video right here from YouTube. If you have a picture you want to share or a link, maybe you found a great website that you want to share with the rest of the class that has some great information, go ahead and paste it right there. I'd like to try and keep this as informal as possible without making it too crazy, if you understand what I'm talking about. Okay? All right, forum. This is where we have our private HVAC forum. This is where I would like you to post module questions here and any technical questions. If you just have a general question, put it up here in the HVAC training questions. This is where we're going to share our knowledge. You're also going to see back on our home page if someone puts a, oh, I'm sorry, hit the wrong button. It's new to me too. Okay. So when you post something in the forum, it's going to show that somebody posted it up in the forum. That's going to alert you to go take a look at that if you'd like. All right, there's live chat here. I put this up just in case I'm online, you're online, and you have a quick question. We can do a quick live chat right here. Okay, I've got a slow computer. All right, members of the group. Here's our HVAC certification students. Now, Wendell, I know you're here. We're going to get over that. We're going to get you through this. And then we have Mike right here. And who don't I see here? Elizabeth and David. I need you to, I'll send you an email on how you can join the group so you can be part of that. So when you get here, if you want to shoot me a quick message, you're going to look for this me down here. This is my dummy student up here. We'll use Robert. You can send them a public message. That means everybody in our group can see it, or a private message. Only Robert and you can see that. So just be careful if you're going to use this. Here, Robert's already got this figured out. We already communicated back and forth with this. All right. And I still can't see if you have any questions. I'll be back to you in just a minute. All right. Now we got to go back to our activity, which is where we see everything that happens. Sorry, I got to go back to our student groups. Okay, calendar. This is where I'm going to be posting events. Here's our June 10th, 7 p.m. HVAC student group webinar. We're on that right now, and there's the calendar. Upcoming events, July 8th, Module 1, Temperature and Theory of Heat live class. I will be emailing to you and posting here the sign-up link. You have to sign up for every class, live class that we have, so we can record those and keep those for our records. They'll also be accessible if you're not available to review if there's something that you need to take a look at. All right, so that's a whole new feature here. So please use it to your advantage and to our advantage, and we'll develop our community here and the support group. The other thing I want you to notice is up here on the top right. Those are notifications. So Wendell, I think if you look up at your, when you get done here, if you look up on the top number 1 there, it's going to say membership for the group, or a friendship request from me, and then I'll add you to the group, and then you can become part of this group as well. So whenever you log in, look for those little ones up there. It's going to give you a recent activity, and that means you may have a message or there's a forum post or something that you need to take a look at. All right. So I'm pretty excited about this part. I'm hoping we can build our community and support each other even after the class is over. Okay. We talked about our student groups. Any questions on student groups here? Okay. Robert, did you say you have a question? I see you typed yes there. Go ahead and type your question. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem when I do screen sharing. I can't quite keep track of all that's going on here. All right. So that is our quick orientation. That's really not what my grandson looked like when he got done. That was my son who did that that little photo editing there. I couldn't help it. It's too funny. I'd like to thank you very much for being here. Last chance for questions, comments. I'm going to encourage that you all use the group area to communicate with me and other students. I'm going to build this as we go, the group and the community. The other thing is module 1 and 2 are going to be pretty easy for you. When you hit module 3, it's going to get slow, and we're going to take our time. We may schedule several webinars. I want to go through the refrigeration process, the different parts of a refrigeration circuit, metering devices. Refrigeration theory is one of the things most HVAC technicians kind of understand but really don't. If you get it and understand it, you can fix anything from your refrigerator to a grocery store system. So we're going to work together. Okay. Sorry, Wendell. That may be your connection or mine. Hey, can everybody hear me? Give me a quick yes or no. Okay. Thank you, David. All right. Sorry about that, Wendell. So the other thing I want to talk about here really quick on any meeting, if you have a sketchy internet connection or you have difficulty hearing, there is a telephone number that you can call in and still hear on your cell phone or your home phone. So at any time if that happens, we will, at the beginning of the next webinar, make sure you jot down that number where you can call in and become part of the group on the phone. The last thing that I would like to share with you is a link that I have put up here. This is a survey for you. Some of you have completed it, but it is a it gives me your name and your address and asks a few questions like how long has it been since you've been to a formal training course, and what is your work history and your background, so I get a little bit better chance to know you. All right, so last bit of questions. Wendell asked, what's the number? when you get sent the invitation and you log in for any meeting, you're going to see a number that you can call and dial up to join this each webinar. And I don't know if you were here, Wendell, but you'll get your invitations and you need to register for each webinar. And then you'll get the phone number when you get your registration. Any other questions before we go? Wendell and David and Elizabeth, please check your little blue number up at the top and get registered for the group. And in the meantime, if there's any questions, anything I can do to help you to get through this course and get through Module 1, please don't hesitate to let me know. And when we close this out, I'm going to give you a link to go to fill out your forms. All right, June, I got to look at the calendar here. Student groups, we have July 8th, 7 p.m. We're going to try and make them Monday evenings. Temperature and theory of heat. If you get through Module 2 as well, and everybody's through, we'll cover Module 1 and Module 2 and get ready for Module 3 and bump up those webinars, so keep an eye on our forums. All right, thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to this journey with you.